Namaste, my dear children. I am Meera Mahesh from Vyasa Vidyaniketan, Perumbavoor. In the last session, we have already discussed about food, where does it come from, of class 4. Before moving to this session, just recall what we have discussed in the previous session. I think by recalling, it will get a link between what we are going to discuss today and what we have already discussed. So let's recall what we have discussed. We have already discussed that food is an important source. It is an important for each and every organism. It provides energy and keep our body healthy. Next we discussed there are varieties of food and that varieties will provide all the components required by our body. Next, the materials which are required to prepare food, that is the ingredients. And we just discussed what are the various sources of food. Now let us start with sources of food. The major sources are plants and the another one is animals. So the two major sources of food are plants and animals. First we will discuss about plants. What all material we are getting from plants. First one, grains like rice, wheat, cereals, all these we are getting from plants. Next, pulses. Third one, oil. Oil we are getting from the seeds of variety of plants like coconut, mustard and groundnut. Fourth one is fruits. Variety of fruits are getting from plants. Fifth one, vegetables. We are also getting vegetables from plants. The sixth one is sugar or jaggery. And the last one is spices, and almost all the spices we are getting from plants. So these are all the things which we are getting from plants: grains, pulses, oil, fruits, vegetables, sugar or jaggery and spices. All these are ingredients for a food. All the ingredients we are getting from plants. Next we can move to the second main source, that is animals. From animals, milk and milk products. Milk. Where does it come from? We get milk from cow, goat, buffalo, and in some places from camel. So milk. Milk is a highly nutritious food. It provides protein, not only protein but also vitamins and minerals required by our body, and it make our body teeth and bones strong. So from newborn baby to old age, we can consume milk. Second one, milk products. We can make varieties of products from milk like cheese, butter, buttermilk, curd. All these things we are making from milk. Third one, eggs. We get eggs from hen, duck. The fourth one is chicken. We are getting chicken from hen. Fifth one, mutton. Mutton from goat. Sixth one, fishes, crabs, prawns, etc. And we are getting it, they are water animals. Some of them are fresh water and some are salt water. So these are the things which we are getting, some of the things which we are getting from animals. So these are some of the sources of food. These are the ingredients, and these ingredients from the plant we are getting certain things, and from animals also we are getting certain things. All these are ingredients, and some of these ingredients are mixed together to form variety of dishes. So let us consider plant as a major source. What all things are we are getting from plants. See what is this? This is a plant. This is a plant. You might have studied all the parts in the previous classes, in the lower classes. So let us identify the various parts of a plant. See this part. What is this? This is a root. This is a root. And what is this? This portion? It is the stem. And what is this? Leaves. What is this? Flowers. So roots, stem, flower, flower, leaves. All these are the various parts of a flower. Let us see that the certain parts of a flower are edible, or plant itself is edible. What do you mean by edible? What do you mean by the word edible? Edible means eatable. So let us discuss the parts of a plant which are edible. So these are the various parts of a plant. So the upper part to the soil is called shoot system, which includes fruits, leaves, flowers, stem, etc. The next part, the part below or under the soil, is the root system. Is the root system, which includes root. So let us see the various edible part of a plant. First, we can see that root. We can take root. Root of certain plants are edible. Can you say few examples for that? Yeah, yes. Carrot, turnip. Okay. Carrot, turnip, and radish, beetroot, all these are examples of roots which are edible. Next, move to the second, that is stem. Stem. Stem of all leafy vegetables are edible. All the leafy vegetables along with the leaves, stem are also used by us. So all the stems of leafy vegetables, stems of all leafy vegetables are edible. And ginger is one of the another example. Ginger is another example for a stem. Next, flower. Can you say an example for flower? Yeah, cauliflower. Next one, leaves. All the leafy vegetables, spinach and all are edible. Along with that, cabbage. Cabbage is a leafy vegetable. Next is fruits. All the fruits which we are getting from plants are edible. Almost all the fruits are edible. Example, apple, orange. And almost all the vegetables are fruits of some plant. See, take the example of brinjal or tomato. All these are developed from a flower. The main difference between fruits and vegetables are fruit is sweet. It contains sugar. But vegetables, it do not contain sugar and it is not so sweet. Next is seeds. All the grains or cereals and pulses are seeds. We get oil from coconut seed, and it is a seed. So these are the certain sources of food, and we can see that almost all the parts of a plant are edible. In one way or another way, it is edible. Is it clear to you? Okay, let us recall what we have discussed today. We discussed about the two major sources of food, that is plants and animals. They are the two major sources of food. And we discussed about the edible part of a plant. Now you can write down an activity. Draw a neat and label diagram of a plant. See, this is a plant. You can draw a neat and label diagram of a plant. Thank you.